Let me just start this video off by saying that we were lucky. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not even going to say, anything else. I'm just going to say that we were damn lucky today that we did not get knocked out of the FA Cup by Swansea City or Swansea. 2-0 down. Like, could you believe that? 2-0 down in under 30 minutes. But I didn't panic. To be completely honest, when the, Swansea goal scorers were celebrating, I was like, chill. That celebration will be very, very short-lived. And, it came to pass. But we were lucky. And I'm not going to sit here and say that, we had a lot of chances and it just so happened that it didn't find the back of the net. We should have taken most of those chances because on another day, all of those would have been in the back of the net. At least 75%. And we would have ended up with like 6 goals. It would have been like a 6-0. Swansea wouldn't even have scored if we played how we usually play, because the early chance from Sane and then Mahrez had it, and then Bernardo Silva had a chance as well. Swansea would have approached the game, differently. Maybe they would have just tried to limit the damage and, just try to, save themselves from further embarrassment and just, shut up shop. But it didn't happen. They were still in the game and they took their opportunities. Well, in this game for City, Edison in goal, which shows that, we're serious about winning this trophy. Otamendi, Laporte, centre-backs, Kyle Walker, right-back. But the left-back choice of playing Fabian Delph was kind of suspect. Him coming back from injury and just thrusted right into the, 11 for a crucial game. I think it was a bit of a overconfidence on Pep Guardiola's behalf, though, We had the Gundogan, the 2 Silvers in the middle, Sane on the left, Mahrez on the right, and Gabriel Jesus, the sole man up front. For Swansea, it had Nordveld in goal. I don't know the Swansea players that well because the team changed a lot since they got relegated. Cameron Carter-Vickers, American. Connor Roberts, Matt Grimes scored up the first goal. Van der Horn, Daniel James, Jay Fulton, Byers, Nathan Dyer, Bersant Selena, who was a former Man City player, and Wayne Routledge. So, in this game, of course, you guys should know the game ended 3-2 in our favor. But we were damn lucky. I think we got away with it today. Remember last season, we lost to Wigan. Can't even remember the scoreline, but I just remember Will Grigg scoring. And the whole Will Grigg on fire thing started, the meme and all of that. And I'm like, this thing is not going to happen again. We are not going to get knocked out of the the FA Cup by a championship team. Swansea are currently I think 15th in the championship right now. And we're not going to get knocked out by this team. So Grimes, he scored a penalty in the 20th minute. And the penalty was because Fabian Delph, I think he was a bit, lacking game time, and he just needs to get up to the speed of things, and outstretched leg took down a Roberts penalty. He didn't even need to make that challenge because there was cover. I can't remember if it was Laporte who was just circling around. There was cover. Had to stretch out his leg and, give up the first goal. Delph always does something stupid. I'm going to use the word stupid because he always does something stupid in crucial games. And I think it was Delph's fault last season. He got a red card in a crucial game, and I think we ended up losing that game. Can't quite remember, but he had a few more occasions where he went to sleep as well. So, Fabian Delph, this might be his last season playing for City. Last season, he was brilliant. You know, in the 100-point, season, he was brilliant. Filling in for the left back, in the left back role for Mendy, he was brilliant. But this season, man, he has been a shadow of himself of last season. Grimes stepped up, put it past Edison to score his first goal for the season. First goal, for the season. What a moment. Celebrated like they had just won the FA Cup. City, I think, had a few more chances, but none taken. Swansea defenders were, throwing themselves, in front of everything. Goalkeeper doing very well today. And then disaster struck again. We fell asleep again. This time, beautiful build-up play between, I think it was Dyer, I know, was involved, and Selena on the end of it, open up his body to, postage stamp, beat Edison, no chance, no goalkeeper could have stopped that. And they were 2-0 up. It went into halftime, 2-0 up, and I'm like, oh my God, we're not going to lose to Swansea City here today. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. How am I going to face the guys? Like, what am I going to say? Am I going to go into hiding? Are people going to say, oh, now, Tottenham definitely has a chance to beat you in the Champions League, quarterfinal now, Liverpool definitely going to win the Premier League now. But second half, it was a total different story. The first 10 minutes, Pep kept the same team on the field, but after like 55 minutes or so, he was like, nah, we got to do something now or never. Sane off, and he took off Delph. On came Alexander Zinchenko, player of the month last month for Manchester City. He has developed in leaps and bounds, and he is not a natural left back. He was brought on, and Raheem Sterling was brought on, and they transformed the game. Chances started, coming our way. And then Aguero came on for Riyad Mahrez, who, was a little lukewarm today. And we tasted, what we wanted. A goal. We got what we wanted. The joy of scoring a goal on the way, to the comeback. 69th minute, Bernardo Silva, outside of the foot, Quaresma-esque type shot to beat Nordveld in goal. That was an awesome, awesome shot. And we were back in the game. I think before that, I don't know if it was before or after, but David Silva had a brilliant chance to score, saved off the line by the goalkeeper, the defender. And it was just like, guys, to be honest, I was nervous, Just like I'm talking right now, that's how I felt. I was nervous, I'm telling you. I was really, really nervous that we were going to lose this game. Definitely. So, Sterling brought down in the box by Cameron Carter-Vickers. And that is just like after he pulled off some magnificent, defensive work, blocks and all of that. And bam, he took down Sterling in the box. If you look back at the replay, he did get a piece of the ball, but the linesman can't see that. He was the one who raised the flag. He can't see that. It just happened so quick. Some may argue if VAR was there, it would have been overturned. And yes, I do agree with that. But something had to go our way today. We had so many chances to score, and none of them seemed to go in the back of the net. And something we had to get lucky today, and we did. Penalty, Aguero stepped up, and even more luck came our way when Aguero hit the upright. The ball came back, hit Nordveld on his leg, and went back in the net. It was an own goal. And I was like, oh my God, we are back. We are back. 2-2. And at that point, I knew we were going to win this game. City was just constantly, piling on the pressure on Swansea, and they just didn't have anything, to reply. They did have a moment where they went forward a few times, but, you know, it was broken up. And we just kept going at them. Bernardo and Silva could have scored, and then there was another situation where the ball was lofted in, the ball headed in, goalkeeper saved it, and the rebound was kicked back by Aguero. The goalkeeper saved it again. I'm like, what is going on today? What is going on with us today? But we finally got our goal. The winning goal, Bernardo Silva again with a really nice crossing. Aguero at the near post beats Nordveld, and 3-2. We go on to win the game. Aguero offside. Clearly offside, but no VAR. We were riding our luck, and we came out victors into the semi-final. It's freaking awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. That's just my take on the game, you know. Pep Guardiola was nervous throughout the entire game. You could just see it on his face. And he was probably saying, we're not going out to Swansea. Like, not again. Not again to a lower division side. Like, it's not happening again. Whew. Aguero had to come on to save the day. But it was a really nice, you know, experience, to be honest, watching us coming from being 2-0 down. We just did that versus Schalke, you know, going 10-man down and still coming back to beat Schalke 3-2. It just shows, you know, the never ever say die attitude of a champion team. This is what champion teams do. They go down, but they never go out. They come back and they shock you. They beat you however they can, even if, you know, it's by riding their luck. So Man City into the semi-final of this season's FA Cup. You know, they will face one of Watford, who defeated Crystal Palace today. Watford currently, I think, they're 8th in the Premier League. Crystal Palace 14th. They defeated them 2-1, courtesy of goals by Etienne Capoue and Andre Gray. We had Michy Batshuayi scoring an equalizer, but he was later cancelled out by Andre Gray. Beautiful goal. I think it was set up by Roberto Pereira. He's a really decent player as well. But Watford, they're into the semi-final. We could face them, or we can face Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers spanked Manchester United today 2-1. We had Raul Jimenez scoring the first goal, and then we had Diego Jota scoring a really nice goal. Marcus Rashford with the reply. Today, David De Gea, nah, not De Gea, Sergio Romero came up with some big saves today, and, you know, he looked like De Gea. I was like, is that De Gea? But it was Romero playing one of his rare games for Man United, and they couldn't defeat Wolves. And I did tell the Man United fan at work today that Wolves are gonna spank you today. He was like, no way. And it came to be. I feel good about that though. You know why I feel good is that I fancy us beating Wolves. I fancy us beating Watford, and I fancy us beating one of Millwall or Brighton, who will actually play tomorrow in the final quarterfinal fixture. You know, Wolves are currently 7th, so they're doing pretty well. They're doing really well. Man United, I think they're currently 5th, so we could beat those teams. But I to be honest, I prefer playing a Wolves or, you know, a Watford, a Brighton, or Millwall than a Manchester derby. Come on. It's a no-brainer. We want this freaking quadruple or the treble. We want one of them. And we we won the Carabao Cup, still in the Champions League to face Spurs, currently top of the Premier League table, and into the final 4 of this season's FA Cup, man. I know a lot of people are not really paying attention to the FA Cup, but still, it's important. Silverware, any silverware is important, you know. At least, you know, Liverpool not in contention to win any of those smaller silverware. And I don't think they're going to win the Premier League at all, nor the Champions League. I actually want Liverpool to walk away empty-handed right, you know, this season. I know the Liverpool fans are going to hate me for this, but it's all good, man. It's all good. But guys, let me know if I'm missing any big talking points in the comment section down below. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Let me know if you enjoyed this style of video that I just sit down in my dining room and just talk, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too fancy, just sharing what's in here, you know, right off the top as well. So until next time, guys, I like to say thanks again for watching and Rich Squad!